Hello, hello. I'm going to wait for you all to get in the room, or at least for YouTube to know that I'm on. I'm going to give it a second. All right. Hey, Capricorn. There we go. Yeah, I have to wait. I don't know why it takes so long for YouTube to let you guys know that I am live. Capricorn, this is going to be your love reading, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get into it. We're going to see what's going to come out here for you today, Capricorn. I am going to be using these cards again. Like I said, I really like these. I may clarify a few cards today. But let's go ahead. This is going to be for Capricorn. We're going to see what's going to come out here for you in love. All of the cards are going to be upright. If they are turned over or flipped, I will, take notice of it. All right, this is for Capricorn. Let's see what's going to come out here for you. Hey, this is for Capricorn. Capricorn, you have the Five of Swords. Five of Swords. This is interesting. I never start off a reading like this, and I'm trying to figure out why is this energy coming out so early. So it looks, this is like someone saying enough is enough. Like, I've had it, but I see why. Usually it's like, oh, the person is trying to get their way, or the person may be dealing with other people. It could be something like that. And I'm not saying that cannot be the case, but this in particular feels like someone's energy is aggressive. And I mean, like, they may speak very abusively. They may talk very rough. That's what I'm seeing. And I usually don't see that too much in readings. Not very often. I know that I can see it every now and then. But for this to come out in your first placement the way that it is like, why is someone being aggressive, a little violent? Maybe? This is for Capricorn. I mean, it's a love reading, but I mean, I'm not saying other people can't be doing that, but that's what I see. Let's go ahead. Let's get your second card here for Capricorn. Wow. Yep. Three of Swords. Has this happened yet, Capricorn? Has this happened? Have you been in a position where you had to remove yourself from a situation? And I mean, I feel like for a lot of you, this is, and I'm going to read for the singles. But I'm just saying this looks like someone is disconnecting from a relationship, disconnecting from a connection. Okay. That's exactly what this looked like, beautifully T. Like someone just woke up and chose violence. I've never start off the reading where it's like aggressive energy, where someone is like aggressive speaking. I would hate to think that someone would be like this, with their hands. But I mean, they could. But then your next card talks about you feeling hurt. So it's like maybe you were surprised by the way that the person spoke to you. Maybe you were surprised that they even attempted to come after you in some weird way. Maybe it's just because it's not working and it's over. Okay. I mean, it's not really much you could do with the Three of Swords besides saying that it's heartbreak. Something that really disappointed you, something that hurt you. Yeah. And I'm not saying that this happened one time either. I just feel like for some of you, you may have been surprised. For others, you're just like, I don't know. I feel like this is like somebody said or did some shit that was bogus as hell. Because this feels like a surprise feeling. Like, I didn't know you can get that bad. I didn't know that it would get that bad, This is for Capricorn. Okay, you had two cards that turned over. You have the Nine of Pentacles and you had the Ten of Swords. Damn, this is exactly what I'm saying. Nine of Pentacles is, you're single, and maybe, this is the energy of you freeing yourself from this connection. I mean, I guess that's a good thing. Um, it's over. Ten of Swords is like there's about to be endings to heartbreak, betrayals, pain, suffering in a connection, period. Like the worst of it is like over. And you are freeing yourself from it. But look at this. Now you're kind of like lonely. Because the Two of Wands is like, now where do I go now? What happens now? Here with the Two of Wands, that's what this looks like. The cat is like, what happens now? Let's go ahead. Let's keep going. This is going to be for Capricorn. Yep. Yep. I just feel like you either saw something or you heard about something. And you know how sometimes you can like see something, and I'm not saying I've ever experienced this. Like I've experienced this a long time ago. I was talking about maybe when I was 30. So it was like 12 years ago. Okay. I really do feel like for some of you, you may have, confronted someone about their behavior or something that you saw, and maybe that is the reason why they lashed out. That is the reason why they snapped off on you. And I'm telling you, that's like I like being so, and I wasn't really young. Okay, that was the end of it because I got divorced when I was 30. But during that time, that type of stuff will happen. I'm talking about from my 20s upward. I didn't really know about the manipulative tactics, right, that people could actually put on you. So like that's what I feel could have happened. I'm not saying necessarily violence, but I'm saying that it is like, how dare you accuse me of that? And the worst could be verbal attacks, and the least could be more so silent treatment, going within and not talking to you. You see what I'm saying? But like I said before, I feel like here with the Eight of Cups, it's like this created drama. Now you're like, I don't even know what to do. I don't know how to feel. But like I said before, the Nine of Pentacles, you already walked away. This is just basically saying for some of you, you're in the process of walking away. The Eight of Cups, is a feeling of, unhappiness, dissatisfaction, because you have already done it. Remember, the cat sitting on a branch is like, how did I get into this position? How did I get here? And the thing is that for a lot of you, I feel like this has been a back and forth thing with that Ten of Swords. I don't think that this has been something that's been easy. Maybe before you've tried to leave this person and then you went back. You tried to leave them again and you went back. Do I think that you love them? Yeah. It's a big fat heart in the middle of your reading. It has swords in it, but do I feel that you love them? I really do feel that you did, at least. That's the way I'm seeing it. Let's go ahead. Let's keep going. This is for Capricorn. So now you feel empty without this person being around. Okay. Now you're missing this person here with the Five of Pentacles. I hate to say this. I hate to be this type of person, but usually I can see when someone, when they walk away and they're just like, I'm done. It's over with. I don't care. And I'm not seeing that here, Capricorn. I just don't. I feel like maybe you go through your moods. You have your ups and downs about really saying if you want to be with this person, but it feels like you're away from them or you moved away from them. But that was the best thing in life, was loving them. Like you feel empty. And I'm not saying that all of you are in that place, but I feel like that's what I'm saying here. And for a lot of you, this is what you're afraid of feeling when you do walk away. I don't want to be so gun-ho about I'm just using this as example because I'm a girl, right? I don't want to be so gun-ho about leaving him, and then I make a mistake, and then I'm just scared that I'm going to have this feeling of emptiness. But truthfully, I feel like a lot of you have done this before, where you attempted to leave, and then all of a sudden, I mean, it is that excruciating pain of loneliness and emptiness and lacking and missing and all of that. I feel like you're going to have to get control over your feelings with this. It's too much conflict and it's too much drama in this reading. Like, I mean, the swords that are coming out so early in. Now, I did say that I was going to clarify. I want to kind of see why this is happening. Like, what the hell is going on? Why am I seeing all of this drama? Well, some things that I'm seeing here based on the cards that I've already pulled is that this has been a continuous cycle. I already knew. See, the thing is, you can tell that for some of you that this has already been something that has been continuing. And I don't know, sometimes it get worse, y'all. The person is controlling. They're stubborn as hell. And I just feel like it's gotten worse. The more that you kept going back, they've gotten worse. They've gotten used to you placating to them in some way. They don't have to be consistent with you any longer. Let's get the Three of Swords. Let's see. There was another person. Damn, didn't I tell you? Didn't I say that? Didn't I say this feels like something that will become as a surprise? There's that Five of Swords. Wow. Damn. I'm telling you, I saw it from a mile away. If you're with someone right now, this is not to scare you. This is not to scare you to make you feel like your relationship is about to fall apart, because this is not going to be for everybody. I feel like you know what this means. And so, and if you're already separated from this person, sometimes the shocking thing about it is the fact that they come back to your door. The shocking thing about it is the fact that you open up the door and allow them back in. You're trying to play tough, but I'm not necessarily feeling that a lot of you are tough as you say you are, because I keep feeling like you're. Well, let's just talk about it. Let's just see if we can make this work. Let's talk about it. Can you please listen to me? The Nine of Cups is feelings. You see how you're still hoping that something can turn around? I'm sorry, that's what's here. Nine of Cups is like something that you're wishing happened. That opens you up for more emotional abuse with someone who's not mature enough to change, someone who may not be willing or wanting to change, for that matter. Because the Five of Swords is saying that they're not. You had it twice. And like I said, I still feel like there could be another person. And even if it's not another person, I'm seeing that this is talking about frustration and a dead end. It looks dead end to me. I don't see any growth in this. How many times do you have to tell someone how you feel? How many times do you have to express to them that this is hurting you? Let's get the Eight of Cups. Oh my God. Everything is coming out right up under each other. A lot of you really were in a committed relationship. Or you thought this was a committed relationship. Some of you have even attempted to try counseling. You have offered to your person. I think it's not just about counseling. I think there's another thing that you could do where you look at marriage coaches or something like that. I've seen it before, where it's like you talk to someone in order to heal the connection. So I do feel like some of you even attempted to even try that out and it still didn't work. This person was mistreating you and you felt like you have no other option but to walk away because you were the giver. What really hurts is the fact that you gave all that you possibly could to this person. You're very nurturing. Okay. There was so much humanity within you, right? To make this relationship work. That's part of the disappointment too, because you're kind of like, well, shit, I couldn't do anything else for this mother. What the hell? You know? Like, what else I'm supposed to do? What else I'm supposed to do? Like, come on now. Like, we talked about it. I know that there's nothing wrong with me, right? Like, when you look at this, you can plainly see that that's what this is. Like, I mean, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I've done everything I can. And then the thing is, the person was still mistreating you. You, the emotional one. I mean, not the emotional one, but you were the emotional mature one. You had real love for them. And part of this really does talk about, to a certain extent, that you still had hope and faith that the person will change. And you're like, damn, they're not going to change. Oh, well, now I got to walk away. God, I have to actually do this. But see, part of this King of Cups is saying that you are mature enough to do it now. I don't think that before you were mature enough to actually, walk out that door. I just don't see it. I feel like you were in some way coming up with excuses to stick around. And some of you, and I hate to say this, some of you, a lot of this person's issue was the fact that maybe you were doing better with your career. You look more successful. A lot of you pay way more than what you should be paying in your connection. So let's say you guys, before you moved in or whatever, right? You were just like, I'll pay for this bill, this bill, this bill, this bill. And then you're halfway through the lease, you were like, I'm paying for this motherfucking condo too. I was supposed to be paying for that. I mean, I'm serious. Like, you were even giving this person money to even help them out when they feel short with certain things, even if you didn't live together. I feel like for some of you, that's what you were doing. You see why we're basically saying why you are walking away. There was nothing you could do to change the situation. I just don't see it. Let's get this 5 of Pentacles. Let's get the 5 of Pentacles for Capricorn. Wow. Oh, Capricorn. Look at you. Look at you. You like, I miss when they were hugging me and kissing me and telling me how much I was how beautiful I was, and we were like hugged up on the couch. I miss that. I want to be loved. I want to be nurtured. Oh my goodness. This is so crazy. I miss their little morning texts. I miss their morning texts. Okay. Listen. Remember when I said that I really did feel that for a lot of you this was love? I really do see it now. I mean, the little couple that just came out is so obvious that you're really missing the things that you guys did together. It's basically showing it. And then with the Wheel of Fortune, why are you missing it? Because I do feel like this person was in your life for a reason. It kind of sucks that when you believe that people who are not meant to be in your life everybody who is meant to be in your life will be considered to be a karmic. Okay. I don't know why. Even when I first heard that, I'm like, karmic is talking about things that are supposed to happen. So it's just a weird term. I feel like people who come into your life to teach you lessons. But this is a little bit different. It's not just about a lesson. It's the fact that sometimes when it's meant to be, to even have this experience, it really is hard to let go. So I even teach you guys when I'm, on private, there are certain things that we go into. So one thing that I will say when it comes down to this, don't beat yourself up, please. Because it really was something that was meant to happen. It just was. Now, I want to go ahead and get your last two cards, Capricorn. It is so hot. Like, what are we doing? It's like hot as hell. It was windy outside. At first, it was hot. Now it's windy. Look at this. Look at this. King of Swords. Dang. Ah, it's swords everywhere. Ah! Can you believe the King and Queen of Swords came out of your reading? That's your last two cards. I mean, this is like the definition of both being crazy. Crazy for different reasons. I am crazy in love with you. And my, not even necessarily my anger, because remember, the Queen of Swords is to protest in a way. I am letting you know how I feel, and I am creating something here, which is boundaries, or I am vocalizing the way you are making me feel. That is the Queen of Swords. The King of Swords is him. I feel like both of them is you. I can always tell, right? Both of them are you. Both of them is him or her, basically, too, actually. You are mirroring each other. Both of you are hurt for different reasons, and you guys are lashing out. Some of you are waking up out of a dream, realizing that this person was never going to commit or marry you, if that's what you were waiting for. Everything that you hoped that this person was, they're not. So yeah, I do see that right now, it just doesn't look good the way you are towards each other. It feels very volatile, okay? Maybe in the future, I don't see that today in a reading, but maybe in the future, if you guys can calm down, maybe if you can pray together, if you can figure out a way to make this work when both of you are in good places, then yeah, that's something that I'm seeing. But right now, not with this, no way. These two combination of cards, did you guys see on, I don't know, I think it was on a TikTok where the couple was getting out of the car and the couple were fighting in the middle of the street? It was been all over social media. I don't know if you guys saw that, right? And they're like, we all know a couple like this. No, I don't. Like, I've never known anybody that was like that. Okay. That kind of shocked me. Okay. I mean, they were fighting in the street. I mean, kicking, he was punching, she was kicking and scratching, all of that. And literally at the end of the video, she got right back in the car with him. Okay. So this is why I was saying, when, with this type of energy, no ma'am, no sir. There needs to be boundaries. There needs to be distance until things starts to dissipate, because otherwise you guys will really go at each other's necks. Okay. Capricorn, thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. If you are new, everything is if you're new, again, I'm Yasmin, and if you are interested in a reading, all of that is inside of the description box. Capricorn, I will see you guys back here a little bit later, maybe